Shri Mathrey Namaha. Om Namo Venkatesaya. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dearies, Namaste. Chapter number 94. This is about wisdom and devotion. Jnanamum bhakti. Wisdom and devotion. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Sandrananda will type again. Shuddha nishkama dharmai. Dha is punched. And then slash. Pravara guru gira. Tatsvarupam param te. Shuddha nishkama dharmai. A purified minded person. Purified minded people who are desireless in their actions, who are desireless. Nishkama dharma. Pravara Guru Gira. In the previous chapter, we learned about the gurus. According to the teachings of Guru, teacher's instructions, following the teacher's instructions, becoming purified minded, such people's desireless actions, tat swarupam paramte. Thy, who has understood very well from the teacher's instructions what is this supreme aspect, who is this supreme, what is that supreme which is beyond everything. Tat swarupam, understanding thy form, or understanding the supreme very well, that aspect of supreme which is instructed by the teacher, by the guru, a competent guru. It is beyond time and space. Shuddham, the next line, Shuddham dehendriyari slash vyapagatam akhila, he is punched. Shuddham, dham is punched. First word Shuddha is also punched. Dharma is punched in the first line. Shuddham dehendriyari, second line. Vyapagatam akhila vyaptamavedayante. Vyaptam avedayante. Take it separately or write as separately. What does it mean? Shuddham. That supreme, how I have understood from my guru, that the supreme is flawless. Dehe indriyari. There is no body for the supreme, no bodiless. There is no senses for the supreme. Vyapagatam. It is transcending everything. Beyond everything, it is transcending everything. Akhila vyaptam. All pervading. Avedayante. I come to understand all these things from the Guru who has taught me. What is the nature of the Supreme? How do you understand? We go to temple, we show devotion, we do pujas. How do we understand the qualities of Supreme? What is that Supreme? The Supreme is flawless, bodiless, without senses. There is no form. It is all pervading, all transcending, taintless, formless, bodiless, no sense. It is all pervading. This is called Nirguna Brahman. There is no gunas, no aspects, no attributes. thy supreme aspect. It is attributeless, ultimate reality. What else can we describe about the supreme being? Beyond whom human description it is. That is why we are unable to describe what is supreme. It is source of all existence, can we say like that? Pure consciousness, state of mental, spiritual enlightenment, ultimate truth. What else can we say about the supreme? That is Nirguna Brahman. That is true. So it is when it comes in association with the senses of the body, that is called Saguna Brahman. This is Nirguna Brahman, formless, the supreme. Again, this Brahman, not the creator God Brahman. This is supreme Brahman, which transcends everything, all pervading. So Saguna Brahman is the body. It is a form formed by the gunas. The Brahman appears to be big, small, all those things we say when we see people tall, short, stout, all those structures, the complexion, all those things is manifestation. What we are able to see. Nirguna Brahman, we cannot see. We can only experience with devotion. So this Saguna Brahman is manifestation of Brahman, where Nirguna Brahman is without manifestation, which will not reveal itself out. So the quality, attribute, possession is Saguna Brahman. Where there is no qualities and no form is Nirguna Brahman. Basically, we have to understand this concept as we go to the higher levels of understanding about the Supreme. So, Saguna Brahman is often seen as deities, our God, Ling or Durga Mata, Shiva, all that what we see in temples as this sculptures. Those deities are all Saguna Brahman. They have forms. So, state of that awareness or God, what we see is what we are able to see as God is Saguna Brahman. What we are not able to see, that is Supreme Nirguna Brahman. So Brahman is with attributes, without attributes. That you have to basically understand about the Brahman. So that is what a few things about a Supreme is given as flawless, bodiless, no senses, transcending, all pervading. That we come to understand because of a Guru. That is Shuddham Dehendriyadi Vyapagatam Akhila Vyaptam. All these things, or the qualities which we spoke now. Nanatva, Sthaulya, Sthau is punched. Sthaulya Karshya Adi. Karshya Adi to Gunaja Vapu. It comes into the gunas when it comes association with the sense, associated with the senses, sangato, when it associates itself with the sangato means associating. Dhyasitam te, adhyasitam it is. Adhyasitam te, with which the bodies are associated, then it is Saguna Brahman. Multiplicity, this is, see, Sthaulya means big, small, Karshya, Adi to Gunaja Vapu, it is for the body. All those things are for the body and not for the Supreme Soul. To Gunaja Vapu, for the body, Sangha, so when it comes in contact with association with the body, the gunas, it is manifested. We are able to see. Vahane, Vahaner, Vahaner Daru Pradhedeshu, bhe punched. Slash. Iva mahad guna, Iva mahad anuta, Iha mahad anuta. How this Agni in wood, it is hidden, and when different shapes of wood are there, trees or wood is of different shapes and different sizes, big, small, stout, or of different shapes. But the flame, according to that, when it is lit, what we see, the wood is same, but the quality is same. When it is lifted up, the flame is big or small or diminished or it is brightened. That is what is given. See, Mahat Anuta. Mahat means bigness. Anuta means smallness. Deepta. Deeptata, brightness. Shantita, dimness. The flame will get the quality when it is lit up. Before that, we do not know the what is the size or the volume of the flame, the fire which comes out of the wood. When it is lit, Mahata, Anuta, Deepata, Deeptata, Shantata. That is big, small, bright or dim, depends on how it burns. Size of the wood. Similarly, the bodies are on short, tall, big, small, stout, all those things we get only when the gunas are associated with the body. It is not for the supreme. It is not applicable for the nirguna Brahman, whereas it is applicable for the saguna Brahman. Please understand this. Bit difficult to understand the concept, but later on, slowly, please get into that and revise it. You will understand. Let's chant it now. Got it? Can I proceed? Shuddha nishkama dharmai pravara gurugira tatsvarupam param te shuddham dehindriyari vyapagatam akhila vyaptam ave, drag there, vyaptam ave dayante Nanatvastaulyakarshya slash Ditu guna javabhu Sangato slash Dhyasitam te idhis punch Dhyasita Adhyasitam Vakner daru prabhede Prabhede shu, if possible write shu separately and slash write eva mahat aduta Deeptata, drag Shantata Adi, Shantata Adi. Remember, Mahata, Anuta, Deeptata, Shantata. Bigness, smallness, brightness and dimness of the flame of burning wood, which is of different form. Again, Shuddha Nishkama Dharmai Pravara Gurugira Tatsvarupam Param Te Shuddham Dehindriyadi Vyapagatam Akhila Vyaptam Avedayante Nanatvastaulyakarshya Dituguna Javapu Sangato dhyasitam te vakner daru pravedeshu iva mahadanuta deeptata shantatadi. The next sloka. Acharyakhya dhara, tha is punched. Acharyakhya, ik is punched and dhara, dha is punched. Stha, again, stha is also punched. And slash. Acharyakhyaadharastha. Rani samanumilat. Slash. Chishyarupottararani. Write it as Arani. Rupottararani. And the next line will become Avedho. Let's see the first line. Acharyakhyaadhara. Stha. Adharastha. Arani. Arani means Adhara is lower. The fire stick. Arani means the fire stick or the firewood which is used for the sacrifice. Acharya, the guru, is the lower fire stick. Adhara means lower part. Acharya is the Adharastha Arani. Arani means fire stick. Samanumilat Shishya. Shishya Rupa. So when it comes together, it becomes Samunamilat Shishya. It is Shishya. When the coming in as a disciple, Samunamilat Shishya Rupa, coming in as a disciple form is the Uttara Arani. Means upper fire stick. Teacher, guru is the lower fire stick, and the disciple, the student, follower is the upper fire stick. Avedhodbhasitena, bha is punched. Avedha udbhasitena. Avedodbhasitena. When these two sticks are striking these two sticks, we will get the fire, that is knowledge. When the upper fire stick, the guru, and the disciple, lower fire stick, the guru, and the upper fire stick, the disciple, they are striking these two sticks together, knowledge, the fire of knowledge will glow or illuminate. Sputatara is lit. Sputatara is litting or glowing. Paribhoda illuminates. Aghnina dakhyamana. The clear knowledge of fire is obtained. Understood? When the lower fire stick used for the sacrifice, the guru, and the upper fire stick, the disciple, both the sticks are striken, the fire of knowledge of fire gets illuminated, ignited, and a clear knowledge is formed. The Agni, knowledge, clear knowledge. Can you hear me? Yes. Karmali vasana tat krita tanubhuvana. Bhu is punched. Karmali vasana tat slash. Krita tanubhuvana slash. Bhranti dha is punched. Bhranti kan slash tarapure. That clear knowledge of fire, it will burn the karma, the desires, karma, li, vasana, desires and tendencies of the past action, vasana, which are effect of the past actions. Tatkrita tanu, bhuvana bhranti, tatkrita tanu. Also the ignorance of identification of the body to the world. World and body must be identified. What all are outside the world are all inside the body. That must be realized. and Bhuvana Bhranti. Bhuvana Bhranti is the delusion. Bhranti means delusion. Bhuvana Bhranti, that the world, we should not be ignorant, that ignorance is gone because of this knowledge of fire which was given by Guru. The difference or the relating body and the world, that knowledge is obtained and it is not seen differently. With such a fire, this Bhuvana Bhranti, they say that Bhranti is called the forest fire. It is comparing, the poet is comparing this delusion to the forest of delusion, fire, forest. That forest is burnt by this fire, knowledge fire. Bhranti is delusion, which is compared to the forest here. Kantara Pure. Such a fire, clear knowledge, ignited by the Guru and the Shishya, burns with that Bhranti, Bhuvana Bhranti, the world with delusion is burnt by the Guru and the follower by the knowledge of fire. And the knowledge of the Shishya becomes very clear because of the Guru, understanding what is true and what is permanent, what is supreme, and what is delusion. Delusion is, the false belief is this Bhranti. Desires and tendencies are the effects of past actions. Because of that vasana, the past actions form, body is formed only because of that vasana. So, world, body, world, everything is formed only because of that vasana, past actions. So, Bhranti Rupam, world is Bhranti Rupam. That understanding must be there. World is delusion, illusion, Maya. That clear understanding comes with the Guru. From the Guru for the student. So, Bhranti Rupam, that delusion, the forest of delusion, is burnt with the fire that is ignited, the clear knowledge that is obtained by striking the Guru and the disciples fire stick, the Uttara Arani and the other Arani striking together, we get the clear knowledge, the Agni, which burns the forest of delusion, and the person becomes pure. So, finally, the next line. Dahya abhavena vidya shikhini cha virati. Shikhini is key is punched, fire. So when there is no more fuel to burn, there is no fuel, everything is burnt, there is no other fuel to burn or to subside anything, any material there. That means there is nothing to burn hereafter. Fully the clear knowledge has got into the mind. In that case, Vidya Shikhini, when the knowledge generated by the fire, that fire subsides and becomes calm. Then what remains? Tvanmayi Khalu Avastha. Khalu is Kha is punched. Khalva Avastha is given. Tha is punched again. Khalu Avastha. What is remaining is then the state of merging with Brahman is alone. There only the Supreme remains. If all the negatives, the delusions are all burnt by this knowledge, ignited by the two sticks, that is the lower and the upper, the Guru and the Shishya, the knowledge, the clear knowledge obtained by that will burn the forest of that delusion, the Maya or the delusion, the false belief, and a clear knowledge. After burning all those forests, delusion, the negatives, when there is lack of burning fuel, there is nothing to burn there, the remaining is, and the fire subsides by itself and it becomes calm and clear. And what is remaining there? The remaining is only the supreme, the merger, level of merger, the state of merging. With the person becomes the merger with the supreme, the state of total merger. Indeed, alone. That alone remains is the name. It is a bit complicated, but try to understand. Go and listen to this again and again. You can deep root it. Just like the other Arani and this Uttara Arani, it must be striked. It will take a little more time. Okay. But it must be striken. To strike that fire, you have to again and again listen to these. Got it? It will take a little bit time for each one in a different, it will take different period to know this. But keep on listening to it again, you will know. So hope you have understood this well. Shall we chant? Acharyakhya. Remember it as Arani. Rani Samanumilat. And here it is Shishya. Shishya Rupottararani. Did you all add a ni to that Rarani? Adhara Arani, Uttara Arani. Remember this. Arani means fire stick. Avedhodbhasitena Sputatara Paribo Bodh. Let it be Sputatara Bodha. Sputatara Paribodha. Agnina. Write separately. Since it is because this about the fire, let us chant it separately. Agnina. Drag. Dakhyamane. Sputatara Paribodha. Agnina Dakhyamane. Karmali Vasanartak Kritatanu Bhuvana Bhantikantara Pure Dakya Bhavena Vidya / Shikhini Chavirate. After the knowledge, the fire has subsided. Shikhini Chavirate. Tvanmayi. Drag. Khalvavastha. Kha is punched. First letter and the last letter are punched. Khalvavastha. Kalu avastha is Khalvavastha. The next shloka. I think I have explained to the extent possible. Kindly go and listen to it again and again. Dearies, I want to share something. Day before yesterday's chapter, it has not come fully. So yesterday I have recorded it again. Similarly, yesterday's chapter also, it has not come in the live. It has got disconnected. So I have given it as a part 2. Kindly go and listen. The one sad thing is that you people are not going and seeing it again. No one told me that it is not recorded. No one informed. One person who is attending the class on YouTube, later on he attends definitely all the days. Mr. Ramesh, as after he wrote it after a day, yesterday only we came to know that day before yesterday's chapter is half done in the YouTube. So I had to record it again. Please go and chant it. Go and chant it. Go and see the thing for practice.
my internet got disconnected.
It is
So
for
I
you.
went and திருப்பி போய் யூடியூப்ல பார்த்துட்டே இருந்தேன். கரெக்டா அந்த third line வந்தோடனே my completely got cut off. Yesterday I wanted to tell you, but இது ரொம்ப லேட் ஆயிடுது. As you said, எல்லாரும் tired ஆப்பா. But எல்லாத்துலயும் try பண்ணேன் திருப்பி. I was not getting
I don't know anyone personally hear your name or something, but when yesterday I had to record it again, I was thinking about what you told. Because it got disconnected, it has been recorded for you only again. Okay, the whole class I have taken in that. Kindly go and see. Then I understood people are not going and watching it again. Since you are You didn't get it.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
Now I came late. I sent a message. Just now.
You should keep, no, you subscribe and keep. Subscribe the channel, then you will automatically get the notification.
No, I got it, but
Okay.
ரொம்ப problem with that section.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. Now it is available. You can go and see it anytime. And especially in this chapter, some 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 shlokas, you have to look into that very deep. So please go and listen to it again. Evam tvat praptitonyo / nahi khalu kha is punched. Nikhila khi is again punched. Kleshaha / nerupayo. Kleshaha na upayo. Hane upayo. Other than the attainment of the evam tvat praptitonyo, to attain the Lord, the Supreme, to merge with Him. When we are talking about the merging in the fire stick and merging and all that, there are other ways to attain this state. Nahi khalu nikhila klesha hani rupayo. Other than attaining thee in this world, there could be no other source to eradicate the sufferings. Klesha, the means of sufferings, cannot be overcome other than attaining thee. Because in birth again and again we are going to suffer only. There is no other means to overcome the sufferings. But there are some ways which are prescribed. Naikantatyantikaste na eka anta atyantika aste. Naikantatyantikaste. Take a slash there if you want. Naikantatyantikaste. Naikanta antyantikaste. Okay? Naikanta / antyantikaste. Krishivadagada short, put a slash. Krishivat agada short gunya shat karma gunya shat / karma yoga. Completely, for removing completely the sufferings. There are some sources. Naikanta antyantikaste. Atyantikaste. To put an end to all these remove sufferings. Krishivat. There are some rules, but it will take some time. Krishivat means in agriculture, when we sow the seed, it takes time to grow. Krishivat means agriculture. How it takes time in agriculture, like that it will take a little more time for the harvesting. Krishivat means like agriculture. Agada means medicine. Krishivat agada is given. Krishivat agada means medicine. Like Ayurveda medicine, it will take time. Ayurveda medicine will cure, but it will take time. You have to take medicines for some more days to recover. Like that, short gunya, by the 6 gunas, it is we can achieve. What are the 6 gunas? 3 gunas we know, sattva, raja, and tamas. There are some gunas which are spoken about: virya, tejas, jnana, balam, aishwaryam, and shakti. Shakti is the supreme Shakti, supreme energy. To reach that level, virya, tejas, jnana, balam, aishwaryam, and Shakti are the 6 gunas. Either through that which are prescribed or Shat Karma Yoga. There are 6 branches of Karma Yoga. I don't know what specifically here they are trying to say. I am trying to say according to what a little knowledge what I have obtained from my readings. There are Karma Yoga branches, that is Raja Yogam, Jnana Yogam, Tantra Yogam, Hatha Yogam, Bhakti Yogam, and Karma Yoga. So all these 6, you can practice all these things and try to attain. That is, try to vive off our sufferings. But it takes time, like agriculture, Trishavat. So, in case if it is done, Duruvai kalyai akalya, Duruvai kalyai rakalya, Durvai kalyaihi akalya. Difficulties which are difficult to overcome. Durvai kalyai rakalya means difficulties which are difficult to overcome. The sufferings which are difficult to overcome, even by that, because it all takes time. You need to put hard work into all these things, whether it's Shat Gunas or Shat Karma Yoga, all that. Or you have to wait like agriculture for that agada, taking that as a medicine. Ayurvedic medicine, as how long it will take. Like that, these will take time. In case if it is attained by those also. Api also. Difficulties which are difficult to remove also, overcome also. Nigama patha. Nigama patha. Tha is sponge. Nigama patha. Nigama is Vedas. Vedas, in Vedas, they have told some parts. Following that, Tat Falani Api. Tat Falani Api, their results also. Avapta, and their results even if achieved. Mattastvam, with the arrogancy that they have got that. If something is got, I have got, that pride also comes, that arrogance comes. Mattastvam, because becoming very arrogant, Vismaranta, they forget the feet of Lord after getting. They wanted to achieve something, overcome the sufferings, everything, they try to achieve it. After achieving, again reversing, becoming arrogant and forgetting thee. That is what is. Mattastvam vismaranta. Prasajati patane. Patane means falling. Proceeding to fall after raising up. Anytime if you have that arrogancy, downfall only. So after going to certain level in bhakti, if we think we have got everything, downfall. We will see downfall. So proceeding to patate. Patane tat yanti. Yanti anantan, vishalan, undergo, and then after that, by doing this, they undergo more sufferings. That is what is told. Yantyanantan means yanti anantan vishadan. In case if they achieve through all these paths which are prescribed, after that, if they are arrogant, after achieving, forgetting thy feet, they will proceed to downfall and undergo endless sufferings. That is what is told. Because after achieving, I have achieved everything, they will roam with pride and they will become arrogant and it is like Swargam, like a heaven, they will enjoy everything. But you can enjoy. You will be given everything after you attain as a boon. But you should not forget who gave you that. That is quite often happening. So they have to suffer a lot, even more than before, is the meaning. Tell me whether you've understood or you want me to tell it again. Other than attaining the Lord, there is no other source, no other way to overcome the sufferings in this world. That is the first line. Above the second line is, for completely removing the sufferings, there are certain ways, that is through Shadguna or Shadkarma Yoga, you can achieve it. But it is like the agriculture where we do some sowing of seed and other things, but it gives late result. Like harvesting will take time. Like agriculture and Ayurveda medicine, it is taking time. And after taking time also, if it is achieved, this is about the third line. Second line I have told you. Third line is to remove the difficulties. It is very difficult, but with the paths shown by the Vedas, if we attain also, after attaining it, we become arrogant and forget the feet of Lord who gave us that attainment, we will proceed to downfall. When we do that, forgetting the feet, forgetting the Supreme who made us come to that position, we will have downfall. Not only that, downfall, we will undergo endless sufferings more than before. To overcome suffering, taking more suffering, becoming arrogant. It becomes like that, isn't it? So once we catch hold of the Lord, after getting, He'll give everything and see whether we are maintaining it. Otherwise, if we are deviating from our path, downfall. Understood? This is this meaning. Okay? Then let us chant this and go to the next one. Evam tvat praptidonyo nahi khalu nikhila kleshahane rupayo naikanta atyantikaste naikantapyantikaste krishivat aghadashat gunyashat karma yoga दुर्द्वैकल्यैरकल्य अपि निगमपथा तत्फलान्यप्यवाप्त तत्फलान् put a slash तत्फलान्यप्यवाप्त. And if you want, you can bring that S sound to the nigama pathas. It will be easy. Tatfala. Then it will become tatfala. Apinigamapatas tatfalanyapyavapta mattasvam vismaranta prasajati patane yantyanantan vishadan. Or Yatyanantan, drag their nishadan. Yanti anantan, yanti anantan. That is also fine. Yanti anantan nishadan. The next one. Tvallokadanyaloka. Tvat lokat. Anyaloka. Tvanlokat. Anyaloka. Lokat. Anyaloka. If you're chanting together, then it becomes separately, it becomes Tvat lokat anyaloka. Joint Tvat lokat anyaloka. Kvanu bhayarahito bhai sponged. Yat parar dadvayante. Yat parar dadvayante. Vaya ante. Dvaya ante. Dvaya, two. Yat pararada dvayante. What does it mean? The next line half, let me finish. Twadbhita bhi sponged. Twadbhita becomes twadbhitas. Satyaloke api. Satyaloke slash api. Pina sukha vasati. Na sukha. Kha is sponged. Api na sukha vasati. There is no place to put a. So, Satyaloke Pina Sukhavasati slash Padma Bhu is punched and dragged. Padmanabha is punched. The meaning Tvataloka, Dailoka, Anyaloka, other lokas. Kvanu Bhaya rahito means bhaya, fear. Dailoka, Vaikuntha world, where indeed is fearless. In Vaikuntha, we can be fearless. Where is there another fearless world other than Vaikuntha? Satya Parartha. Because at the end of Pararda, Satya means Yat Pararda, sorry. Yat Pararda. Pararda means in cosmic calendar, not our calendar, cosmic calendar, God's calendar, one Pararda means 100 years of Brahma. 100 years of Brahma. Our 365 days is only one day for him. So 100 years of Brahma is one, is a Pararda. Para means 100. Para Ardha is what? Ardha is half of 100. So 50 years of Brahma. And again, Pararda, Dvayante. Dvaya means what? Again, Para is 100, Ardha is half, that is 50. Parardvayante is 2 Parardas. Again, it comes to 100. Right? Para is 100. Para Ardha is half of 100. Half in Para. That is 50 years. 2 Paras are Para Ardha. 2 Para Ardha. 250s. That is again 100 years of Brahma at the end, because after 2 Parardas, Brahma's life is getting over, and that again new Brahma. Like that it is in this calendar, the calendar of Brahma. So for him 1 day is equal to, it is said, 4.32 millions into 1,000. Into 1,000, that is there are Mahayugas also included. So for him, 1 day, that is 4.32 million into 1,000. That is 4.32 billion human years. Our years is 1 day for Brahma. 4.32 billion human years are 1 day for Brahma. Like that, Pararda, 2 Parardas, then calculate 1 day. And Parardas are 100 years. 50 Pararda Dvaya. 2 Parardas, that is, then 100 years of Brahma is how much? Calculate. 100 years of Brahma is 311.04 trillion years. Trillion. Million, billion, trillion. 311.04 trillion years is Brahma's Pararda. No, Para. And then Pararda now you calculate. Okay. So, yes, it is again 100 only, no? So, it is what the calculation I told you is that 2 Parardas. After the 2 Parardas, Tvad Bhita Satyaloke, he gets afraid. Oh, my role is going to get over. Even Brahma is afraid in Satyaloka. He is afraid of Vaikuntha. He is afraid of Vishnu because Brahma's life is going to get over in 2 Parardas. So, Brahma is also frightened in Satyaloka. So, Satyaloka is the highest, then is the Vaikuntha. In Satyaloka itself, Brahma is so much frightened. Then where else, where there is another fearless world other than Vaikuntha for us, is the meaning. Because his life is going to get over. Sukha vasati, na sukha vasati. He is not living peacefully in Satyaloka. Satyaloke api na sukha vasati, but Padma Bhu is Brahma. Padma Bhu, born of Padma, lotus. Padma Bhu, Padmanabha, oh Padmanabha. This Padma Bhu is not happy, is not peaceful in his world also, in Satyaloka, because of frightening, because he is afraid of this period which is going to get over after 2 Parardas. Understood? The 2 lines meanings? Tell me whether I can proceed.
Yes, proceed.
Yeah, the third and fourth line. Yevam bhave tvadharma. Bha is punched, bhave. Tvadharma, dha is punched, / dharmar, / jita bahutamasam. Kakatha, tha is punched, narakanam. Evam bhave tu adharma, arjita. Tavadharma is not, actually it is evam bhave tu adharma arjita. See, even Brahma is frightened of all these things in Satyaloka. This being in such manner, that being so, by unrighteous adharma, unrighteousness means, and the humans, bahu tamasam, because of their tamas guna, bahu, many people are accumulating sins by their unrighteousness actions in the world. Katha, ka katha, narakana. What can I say about these human beings who are doing so much, who are accumulating sins because of their unrighteousness actions in this world? Adharmarjita, bahu tamasam, kakatha narakana. What can I say about these human beings who are accumulating so much of sins by this unrighteousness activities? In spite of even Brahma being frightened of all these things in his own loka, without any fear, we are doing so much of sins. doing adharma. Tanme tvam chindhi bandham. Chi is punched, dhi is punched. After, when you pronounce bandham, bandham is punched. Tanme tvam chindhi bandham. Varada kripana ban slash. Varada kripana bando. Ban slash. Dho is punched. Dho kripa. Drag. Pura sindho. Dho is again punched. Tanme tvam chindhi bandham. Therefore, please cut off my bondage. The poet is saying, therefore, please cut off my bondage. Tavanme tvam the chindhi bandham. Bandham, the bondage, cut off. Varada kripana bandho. Oh, bestower of boons, friend of the poor, oh merciful Lord, Kripa Pura Sindho, oh ocean, mercy, ocean of mercy, please cut off my bondage, says the poet. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's chant. Tvallokadanyaloka kvalubhayarahito yat parardha dvayante. At the end of the two parardhas. Tvadbhitas satyaloke pina sukhavasati. I'm giving you the slash, but I'm not stopping there. Did you notice? Because it is api, it should not become pina sukhavasati. So, satyaloke pina sukhavasati padma bhu padmanabha, both bhu and pa punches. Yevam bhave tadharvar jita bahutamasam kapkathananakanam. Tanme tvam chindhi bandham varada kripana bandho kripa pura sindho. Understood?
Ma'am, the first line is parardha dva bodhava dvayante. Dvayanteva dvayanteva. First line, last word. Yes, parardha dvayante.
Dvayante panavu.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Dvayante. 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 Yat parardha dvayante. Did I chant it that way? Dvayante?
Yes, ma'am.
Dvayante. It is printed Dvayante in my Sanskrit script also. I striked it off. This is not suitable. Dvayante. The next slokam. Yathat thyat. See the punches? Yatha. Tha is a punch. Thyat. Again, it is punched. Yatha thyat. Yatha thyat. Tvanmayasyaiva. Slash. Yathathyat tvanmayasyai slash. Vahimama, yai, after yai slash. Vahimama navi bho, bho is punched. Vastudo bandha mokshai, dha is punched, bandha. Vibho is punched, bho is punched. Maya vidya talubhyam, vibh is punched. Tavatu virachitau slash tvan swapna bodho, dho is punched. Pamautau, dho is dragged also. It is bodha, upamau, tau. Bodhopamau tau. Badhe, dhe sponge. Jivad vimuktim slash. Gativati cha bhida bhi sponge. Tavati slash tavadeko. Bhukte, bhunkte, bho sponge. Bhunkte dehadrumastho, tho sponge. Nishaya palarasan. Na paro, na aparo. Na paro, dra, nirvyathatma, tha sponge. Nirvyatha atma, nirvyathatma. Yathathyat, tvanmayasyai. Ya, yatha, arthyat, tvat, mayasya, eva. That is what is yathathyatvam mayasyaiva. Truly, in reality, tvanmayasyaiva, for me, who is tvanmaya, I am merged into thee. You are myself, I am yourself, that merging. Tvanmayasyaiva, he. Mamana vibho, certainly it is not my work. It's not mine, vibho. Vastuto bandha moksha. I do not have bondage or liberty. Liberation. Bandha moksha. Vastuto bandha, the bondage, moksha, the liberation. So the difference between the bondage and liberation is like Maya vidya tanubhyam, Maya and knowledge. The knowledge to know what all is Maya. Maya and knowledge aspects of things. Tavatu virachitao are manifested like the Maya. What all are manifested in the world? It is like Swapana bodho upamautao. Bodha upamautao. It is like dream and awakening state. I was telling you about the states of levels of consciousness, states of consciousness also. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I don't know.
Yes.
So the poet is saying the state of bondage, having bondage and liberation are like having to know the difference between the Maya and knowledge. It is like having the dream state and the awakening state. Bondage, liberation. Awakening state is the liberation, and the Maya is with the bondage. While dreaming, he actually the first stage is awakening. After that, only dream comes. Here it is told. I am relating it to this level of consciousness. Here it is given as dream and awakening. I am trying to relate it to the level of consciousness. In that case, it must be awakening and dream only. Swapna will be, but here if he is not relating to it, it is like dreaming state that we are not trying to apply the knowledge to know that it is Maya. We can take it in that sense also. If we are sleeping or dreaming, how we will know our knowledge is sleeping only? How it will discriminate and know this is Maya? This world is Maya. To get into the higher level. So bondage or liberation, to understand it Maya, with Maya or knowledge, that discrimination, that aspect indeed are manifested by like two things in life, like dream and awakening state, says the poet. But it is punched. I've given you the slashes and punches, I think. But they is punched. But they means bondage. In a bondage, jivat vimuktim. In liberation, bonded and liberated minds or people. Bondage or liberation which is attained, which is achieved. Gatavita, Gatavati Chabhida. After achieving, whether they are, it is bondage to their people or their life, and liberation, if it is achieved also, while living itself. The difference is only this much, he says, like dream state and awakening state. The bondage, the difference between the bondage and liberation is only this much. What much? The former, that is the bonded, who is in bondage, will experience or enjoy the fruit from his body tree. He will eat the fruit of his body tree. Bhukte, bhukte means eating. Deha drumastho. Deha, his body, tree. As the poet compares the body to the tree which gives fruits. He will enjoy the fruit of his body. Vishaya phala rasan. The sense will experience the real what is happening here in the world. Those fruits he will enjoy, but not the apple or orange I'm talking about. The fruit of the body is what is required for this life may be achieved. For that life, we say iga para in Tamil also, iga para sukha. So for what is required for that life, so Jivan Vimuktim, that liberated soul, will take only the essence. Vishaya Phala Rasan. He will eat the fruit, he will eat the essence of the fruit. He will eat the fruit, he will take the juice. What is that? Vishaya Phala Rasan. Aparo Nirvyatha. He does not want fruit. This fruit he doesn't want in this worldly life. He becomes a non-sufferer. That is most important. These people with bondage, even if he is enjoying the fruit of this life, he will be suffering only with bondage. But what is the difference between the other person who is liberated? He will not suffer anymore. That is most important. On seeing a person, you won't know who is liberated and who is not liberated. Really, who is liberated will not go and say, everyone, I am liberated, I am liberated. But as we say, empty vessels makes more noise. A person who is liberated need not be shown outside. He may not show himself as a sannyasi or wearing a saffron dress or showing something unique from others. That is not at all required. It is all mental process, which is only the language between you and the Supreme, that need not be told outside. Once a person tells that outside itself, there is downfall. He can teach them the ways, but should not reveal what is happening. Then that becomes a desire for him, that becomes a pride for him. Definitely that becomes a pride. And it will lead to downfall. He can show them the path, but he should not. Others must understand on seeing a person whether the person has achieved a certain stage. It will automatically reflect on the behavior of the liberated person, who will not have partiality, who will talk to people lovingly. They will not have any. They won't know. They would have crossed the transcended the. Yesterday also I told you, transcended the difference, consciousness of the difference. So the person will not tell about himself. People will know automatically. That is the liberation state. So he will not suffer anymore. This person will try to enjoy the fruit. In very simple language, if you want me to say with this day-to-day life, this person who is bonded will wait for his income to spend it happily. Whereas the other person waiting for the liberation will wait only for the grace of the Lord and nothing else after his worship. That's the difference. And not even expecting the grace. He will keep on doing his duty. That is most important, which will take you to the liberation. The most important thing is not to hurt others. When you are going to see the other soul as one's own self, hurting others must not happen. That's the prime thing which I could share, which is not here. Okay. Let's chant it. Are you all there?
Yes.
Yathatyat tvanmayasयै mahimamana vibho vastuto bandhamokshau maya vidyatanubhyam tavatu virachitau swapnabodhopamau tau Badhe jivadva vimuktim. Put a slash, it will be easy. Badhe jivat vimuktim gatavati cha bhita tavati tavadeko mukbhunte dehadrumastho vishaya palarasan na paro nirvyathatma. The next sloka. Jivan mukta, put a slash, tvamevam, together. Vidhamiti, dha is punched. Vidhamiti, vidam iti. Vachasa, slash, kim phalam dura dure. Tannama shuddha, punch. Tannama ashuddha buddhe. Remember it as ashuddha buddhe. Dhe is punched. Shuddha, dha is punched. Buddhe, de is punched. Buddher, nacha laghu manasa. Laghu, gu is punched. Nacha, that ir sound, after ir sound, put a slash. Buddher. Nacha laghu manasa. Chodharam, dha is punched. Bhakti tonyat, dha is punched. Bhakti. Chodhanam, drag. Bhakti tonyat. Let me complete this and then tell you the meaning. It will be one more time revision for you all. Tanme Vishnu Krishishtha. Tha is punched and slashed. Krishishthas. Tvaikrita sakala slash. Prapanam slash. Bhakti bharam. Both bha punches. Yenasyam mangshu kinchit slash. Guru vachanamilat slash. Patprabodhas. Dha is punched. Dhas and slash. Drag it and slash. Tvadatma. Tvat atma. Tvadatma. Now the meaning. Jivan Mukta. Yesterday also I was talking about Jivan Mukta, I think so. The state of liberation. Did I talk about Jivan Mukta yesterday? I told about some word about Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta Tvameva. The state of liberation while living itself, some people get while living. With the words of Evam, Vitam, Vidhamiti, Vachasa are the words. Vachasa of the, what is the use of while living like this if they tell, as I told for the previous sloka, I am liberated. Saying such words, what is of that use? What use is of that? Of what use? It is very, very far away. Kim phalam dura dura. Vachasa. By talking about this, the fun is very far. Dura, dura. Dura, dure. But merely words can't give you liberation. Tannama shuddha buddher nachala ghumanasa. Tanma, tanma, the concept for the impurities, impure-minded people, tat, nama, ashuddha buddhe. Tat nama. They are spoiling thy name without telling your name. Ashuddha buddhena, with their minds, impure minds, there is no other way except bhakti. If they have to make their minds pure, they have to devote themselves to thy feet. Cha laghu manasa, na laghu manasa, cha ashuddha buddherna cha laghu manasa. There is no other way. Shodhana. Shodhanam bhakti tonya. For purification of mind, there is no other way other than to show bhakti to the Lord. Tanme Vishnu Krishishthastvayi. That devotion for me, O Vishnu. Tanme, that devotion to me, on me, for me. Krishishthastvayi. O Vishnu, bring about that devotion to me. Krita sakala prarpanam. I will surrender all my actions, all my fruits, bhakti bharam, with full of devotion to thee. I will surrender all my activities or the fruits that I get out of. Somebody is giving call.
You're muted because a lot of people are on this call.
Can you hear me now? Some calls came in. Where did I leave? So, give me that devotion, O Lord Vishnu, bring about that devotion to me. I will surrender all my actions and my fruits of my actions to thee with full of devotion. Bhakti bharam, yenasyam mangshukinchit, with which I might soon get. Mangshu kinchit. Guru Vachana Milad, with some instructions from my gurus and by my devotion. Tvat prabodhas tvadatma. I will realize the Supreme, yes. I will realize with that instruction, those instructions of my gurus and by the bhakti which you give me, with that I will realize my realizations of thy oneness may be achieved, is the meaning. Understood? Jivan muktatvam Vidhamiti vachasa kim phalam dura dure tannama shuddha buddher nachala ghumanasa shodhanam bhakti tonyat tanme vishnu krishishthastvahi krita sakala Prarpanam bhakti bharam yenasya mangshu kinchet guru vachanamilat tvaprabodhas tvadatma. What we come to know from this slokam, what is the use of going and telling people, I have learned this, I have that, this, I know to chant this, I know to do this, with my experience, I have learned so much. I know to chant this, I have learned this. What is the use of going and learning? In what way it has changed the mind? Just because we learn, will it come to us? Can we achieve something? We can only learn as a chanting. Have we realized the Supreme? Did we take any effort on that? No. So let that Vishnu give us the devotion which will make us realize and make us to become one. The merger by oneness may be achieved according to the effort that we put. The next slokam. Shabda Brahmanyabiha Shabda Brahmani Api Iha Shabda Brahmanyabiha Prayatita Manasas Tvam Najananti Kechit Shabda Brahmani Apika Prayatita. Shabda. In Vedas and other scriptures, also here, Apiha, Prayatita Manasas, totally devoted minds, Na Jananti Kechir. Such people do not know thee. Even people who are reading Vedas or they are chanting mantras or totally devoted to thee, such people do not know thee at all. Jananti kechit. Tvam na jananti kechit. Such people also do not know who is that Supreme. Kashtam bandhya idhispanch. Kashtam vandhya. Vandhya shramaste. Alas. They are lost in their effort of learning all these things. Isn't it? Even now we are learning Narayaneyam, just learning what fruit it is going to give. I also learned Narayaneyam. That is all. From that, what we are going to take? Are we going to explore where the Supreme is? Yes, that must happen. Otherwise, alas, lost in their effort. It will become like this. Chirataramiha gam. Chirataram ihagam, chirataram ihagam, for long time, for long days and years here. Bibhrate, bhra is punched. Bibhrate nishprasutim. It is like gam. See, charataram ihagam means cow. If we learn so many things, that Upanishad, this Vedas, then what? So many things people chant. This Suktam I learned Devi Mahatmyam, Saundaryadakari, what all scriptures are there, they would have mastered everything. I'm not telling anyone in particular. What is told here, I'm explaining. It is like carrying a cow which is not going to give you a calf. A cow must give a calf, right? It is carrying a cow which cannot give a calf. It will not give a baby. You can't get a baby cow out of a cow like that. Carrying all these things with us. I learned this, that. Without exploring him, the Supreme, that is without making any modification within ourselves towards the good things. The mind must be molded towards doing, thinking good, making it completely sattva. Without doing that, going for chantings or learning so many things are like carrying a cow with us, which is not going to give a calf. Understood this? Tell me, I'll go to the next line.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It is like carrying a cow which has not calved. Yasyam Vishwabhirama. Vishwa Abhirama means what? In which the world is enchanting. Sakala Malahara. Sakala Malahara. All impurities removing. Divya Leela Avatara. Divya Leela Avatara. Divya Leela Avatara. Divine sportive incarnations. Satchit Sandram Charupam, the pure consciousness, saturated form. Tava na nigaditam, which scripture, whatever it may be, what all I told you, the shlokas of the Vedas, that this anything which is not talking about you, the scriptures which is not spoken about you, tam na vacham bhiya. Some bhi is punched. That scripture I will not study, says the poet. Understood? In which the world is enchanting. The all impurities, removals, the divine sportive incarnations, the pure consciousness saturated form of thee, about which it is not spoken of, that scripture I will not study. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Shabda Brahmanya Biha Prayati Tamanasas Tvam na jananti kechit Kashtam Vandhyashramaste Chiratara Nihagam Vibhrate Nishprasutim Yasyam Vishwabhira Sakala Malahara Divya Leelavatara Satchit Sandrascharupam Tavana Nigaditam Tam Navacham Drag Dhriyasam. The next slokam. Yo yavan yadrishova. Yo yavan yadrishova change. Slash. Tvamiti kimapi nai. Slash. Vavagat. Slash. Chami. Punch. Bhuman. Bhu is punched. Evam jananya bhavas. Slash. Bhavas punched. Bha. Vadanu. Bhajanameva. Bha is punched. Bhajanameva. And then slash. Write A separately. Adriye. Drag. Vaidhya Vairim. Tvallinganam Twadangri. Gri is punched. And slash. Priyajana Sadasam. Slash. Darshanas. Slash. Parshanadi. Parshanadi. Bhuyan me bhu is punched. Tvatprapuja. Slash. Natinuti Gunakar. Slash. Manukitya. Drag. Manukitya. Kityadaropi. Kitya. Kirti. Adaro api. Kityadaropi. Meaning. Yo yavan yadrishova. Yaha yavan. Thou is that. Thou is this. Yo, ya, yaha, yavan, yavan, yadrisho. Thou are like this. Thou are like that. Thou, tvamiva, kimapi. Thou are of what kind? Whatsoever, kimapi, naiva, agacchami, na, eva, agacchami, naiva, agaccha, naiva, agacchami, naiva, agacchami. Bhuman, I do not understand, O Lord. Bhuman, O Supreme, O Lord of universe, I don't understand. Thou art this, thou art like that, or what is thy kind? Thou, who are you? Thou art of all kind, or thou art of what kind? Whatsoever, I do not understand what you are, what thou art. I do understand. I do not understand at all. Human, O Lord of universe. Evam cha evam cha ananya bhavas. Evam cha ananya bhav. Evam cha ananya bhavas. With my little understanding. Ananya bhava. Without any other thought. Vadanu bhajanameva. Only thinking about you and thy worship alone. Adriye Chaidya Adriye, I shall perform my worship only with the thought about you. I don't know what you are, how big you are, what kind you are. But with my little understanding, without any other thought, I will always think about thee, thy form, thy worship, and I shall perform my worship, my devotion. Chaidya Vairin, oh, destroyer of Chaida, who is that? Chedi King, Shishupal. See what has come where? Are you all there? Chaidya Vairin, or destroyer of Shishupala. Chedi King, Chaidya. Tvallinganam tadangri. Linga means image. Thy image. Twadangri, thy feet. Attachment. Priyajana, thy devotees or thy loved people. Sadasam, group of thy loved people, thy devotees. Darshanas, Parshanadi, meeting thy devotees and having a closer contact with thy groups, thy devotees groups, Adi, etc. Bhuyane, Bhu is punched. May these things happen to me. What these things? Bhuyane. That thy worship, thy thought, everything. May I also attain the higher level of devotion. Thy worship, Tvat Puja, Tvat Puja, Tvat Prapuja. Thy worship, Nati Nuti Guna Karma Anukirtiyat. Kirti. Hymns. Singing thy hymns, prostrating at thee. Guna Karimanu and reciting Karimanu Kirti, thy excellences and thy deeds, reciting, singing their hymns, singing about thy deeds, excellences, prostrating at you, worshipping you by all these things. Aro, Adaropi, Kirti, Adaropi, thy excellences in thee, singing and reciting and loving thee with love for thee also. Let me be devoted to. Understood? Waiting for approval to go to the next. Yo yavanyadrish. Any doubt? What is Chaitya Vaidya? Just now I told you. What were you doing, Ma? Chaitya, who is Chaitya? I tell that. No, who asked me the question, I want her to say. Shishupal. Okay, Chaidi king. Chedi, king of Chedi is Chaidya. Chaidya Vairan means destroyer of Chedi king, Shishupal. Okay? I already told you, didn't listen to me. So let's chant now. Yo yavanyadrishoba tvamiti kimapi naiva vadachami bhuman evam chananya bhavas vadalu bhajanameva adriye chaidya vairin tvallinganam twadangri प्रियजन सदसां दर्शयन् स्पर्शनादि भूयान् मे त्वत्प्रभुजा नतिनुति गुणकर्मानुकीर्त्यादरोऽपि. The next shloka, 2 more to go. Yadyallabhyet tat slash. Tamil script uses the very careful tat is given. All just don't simply say ta or da. Where it should be marked, please mark. Yadyallab, it is punched. Yadyallabhyeta tat, all ta sound. Tavasamupahritam devada slash sosmiteham tvadgehon slash marjanadyam slash bhavatu bha is punched. Bhavatu mama muhur. Muhuhu becomes muhur. Karma nirma drag. Karma nirmayameva nirmayam yeva. Suryagni. सूर्याग्नि ब्राह्मणात्मात् दिशुलसित चतुर slash चतुर बाहुमाराधये त्वां चतुर्बाहुम् आराधये त्वां त्वत्प्रेमार्द्रत्वरूपो त्वत्प्रेमार्द्र रूपो द्रत्वरूपो द्रत्व त्वत्प्रेमार्द्रत्वरूपो मम सततम् अभिष्यन्दताम् मम सततमभिष् slash यन्दताम् drag भक्ति योग भस्पंच यद्यल्लभ्येत तत् what yet what even I get say take it as a separate recording separate